I hope you all are doing well. Today, we are going to learn about creative writing. Creative writing is all about using your imagination and describing what you see in the most creative way possible. You can bring in creativity in your writing with the help of the concepts which you have already learned in your previous classes. Like, you can use the concept of naming words, describing words, action words, and so on. Today, we are going to describe a picture, and the learning objective behind it is to be able to describe the picture and frame meaningful sentences using your imagination. So let's begin. So here is the picture of the day. Now, first we have to look at the picture very carefully and note down the things that we can see in this picture. In this picture, we can see a sun, clouds, birds, trees, tents, a dog, a bonfire, a pile of log, and 5 people. With the help of these words, we are going to frame some meaningful sentences. Now, the first thing that I notice about this picture is the beautiful weather. So, I chose to write, "It is a bright sunny day." You can also write that it is a sunny day, or you can write the sun is shining brightly, and you can also write the birds are flying in the sky. Now let's move ahead and talk about the place or the location where this picture was taken. So, what do you think where this picture was taken? Is this a picture of a school? Is this a picture of a house? Or do you think that this picture is of a forest? Yes, this picture was taken in a forest. So what we can write for this picture's location is that this is a picture of a forest. Some of you may say that this is a picture of a park, which can also be right. So you can also write that this is a picture of a park. Again, it all depends on your imagination and creativity. Now let's move ahead and talk about the other things that we can see in this picture. There are many trees in the forest. A group of children have come to the forest with their teacher. Now, let us describe the teacher. Here I can see that she is carrying a bag. So I can write, the teacher is carrying a red bag. Children, you can also talk about the clothes that she is wearing and the color of her hair. So you can also write that the teacher is wearing a blue shirt and a pair of blue shoes. You can also write that the teacher has brown hair. Further, you can also talk about how a particular character is feeling in that picture, whether that character is happy, sad, angry, crying, sleepy, grumpy. These words also make a sentence more meaningful. For example, here if we talk about the teacher, she seems to be happy. So we can write that she is smiling at the children. You can also write that she is happy. Both the sentences are correct. It all depends on how you look at the picture. Next, I can see 2 tents in this picture. So I have written, they have set up 2 tents in the forest. You can also describe these tents further with the help of the colors. For example, you can write, there is a blue and yellow tent in the forest. Then I can see a bonfire in this picture. So what do you think these children are doing here? Yes, they are having a bonfire. Next to the bonfire, I can see something. And what is that? Yes, a pile of log. So we can write, a pile of log is lying on the ground. Next, in this picture, I can see a dog. So let's name this dog Bruno. So we can write, Bruno is a white dog with grey spots. So what have I done here? I have given a name to this dog and I have also described this dog. I have talked about his color and the grey spots that he has. If you want, you can name this dog Tom, Jerry, or any other name of your choice. You can also choose to write more about this dog by talking about the action that he's doing. If you look carefully, he seems to be running. So, what sentence can we write for that? Here we can see that Bruno is running. And what is he running after? He's running after a dragonfly. So we can write, Bruno is running after the dragonfly. And why is Bruno running after the dragonfly? He's running after the dragonfly to catch it. So I can write, he is trying to catch the dragonfly. Now let's move ahead and talk about the other characters in this picture. Now apart from the dog, the teacher, the tent, trees, I can see there are 4 children in this picture. So let's talk about them. Let's talk about this girl wearing a pink shirt. And let's call her Seema. So I can write, Seema is wearing a pink shirt and a pair of red shoes. She has tied her hair with an orange rubber band. Now let's talk about the other girl in this picture. And let's name her Riya. Riya is wearing a red shirt and a pair of blue shoes. She has brown hair. Children, what do you think these 2 girls are doing? Well, I think that they both are playing. So I can write, they are playing. Now let's talk about the other 2 characters of this picture. Let's talk about this boy who's wearing a green shirt. Let's call him Aman. Aman is wearing a green shirt and a pair of blue shoes. To further describe him, I can also say he has a small blue bag. And if you look at Aman, isn't he looking very happy with his hands up and a smiling face? So, how can I describe his happiness? I can say he is jumping with joy. You can also write that he is jumping. Or you can also write that he is very happy. Next, let's talk about this boy who's wearing a blue shirt. Let's call him Sam. Sam is wearing a blue shirt and a pair of red shoes. He has a log in his hand. If you look at Sam carefully, You can also talk about the color of his hair. You can say that he has brown hair, or you can also say that he has curly hair. We can further write that the children are having fun in the forest. Everyone is very happy. Now, before we end this presentation, there are few points which we must keep in mind. First, while doing a creative writing, one must look at the picture very carefully. Second, make a note of all the things that you see in the picture. Third, use describing words, naming words, action words, names of colors, number names, and so on while forming a sentence. And last, be as creative as possible. With this, we end our today's presentation. Thank you.